Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, where we tell the truth they don't want you to hear. Today, buckle up, because Prince Harry just sent a shockwave straight through the UK press, and the tabloids are trembling. Right before flying out to Canada, Harry's legal team marched into the High Court for a pre-trial hearing that's already turning the Daily Mail world upside down. This is the same lawsuit the British press tried to laugh off. But Harry? He's playing the long game and he's winning. Let's break this down. Prince Harry? A prince, a soldier, a husband and a father. It's about his decision to stand against a powerful tide, the tabloid press, and demand justice. Like a lone bird defending its nest, Harry's fight is deeply personal, yet echoes for anyone who's felt powerless against a story they didn't write. He fights not just for himself, but for his mother's memory, his wife, and his children. This is a story about the price of truth, the dignity of the individual, and the responsibility of the powerful. Let's look beyond the headlines and try to understand the heart of this conflict. What is the price of a story? Who gets to tell it? In telling this story, we may discover something vital about ourselves and the world we wish to create. The story took a dramatic turn in the High Court of London. Prince Harry accused major newspaper publishers of using unlawful methods, phone hacking, private investigators and more, to invade his life. For a royal to challenge the press so directly was almost unheard of. He wasn't alone. Other public figures joined him, turning a personal battle into a public crusade. Their collective action revealed a systemic issue, not just one prince's grievance. Harry's lawsuit aims to pull back the curtain on the press's unchecked power. He's asking the court to decide if these media giants broke the law in their pursuit of stories. This is a test of privacy versus press power, a fight to restore balance. By bringing this to court, Harry forces a confrontation many thought impossible. He asks, who holds the powerful to account when they control the narrative? The answer could reshape the rules for everyone. The newspapers reacted swiftly, deploying top lawyers to dismiss Harry's case as old news. They tried to silence him, but the judge, Mr. Justice Fancourt, saw enough evidence to let the case proceed. This decision sent shockwaves through the media world. For the first time, the press would have to answer in open court. The judge's ruling validated Harry's fight, making it a formal legal case, not just a royal complaint. The press could no longer control the story. The trial would go forward. The dam had cracked and the truth was set to flow. The court's message was clear. No one is above the law. Harry's persistence paid off. He refused to be intimidated or silenced. Now the stage was set for a landmark trial. The most important part of the story was just beginning. The roar the press tried to muffle would echo through the halls of justice. To understand Harry's determination, look back to the boy who lost his mother, Princess Diana. He believes relentless press pursuit played a role in her death, a trauma that shaped his life. His fight is a promise to protect his family from the same fate. Meghan, too, faced relentless scrutiny and prejudice from the press. Harry saw history repeating and chose to act. Stepping back from royal duties and moving abroad was an act of self-preservation. But the stories didn't stop. If anything, they intensified. This legal battle is about holding the press accountable, not just escaping them. When Harry walks into court, he's a son honouring his mother, a husband defending his wife, and a father protecting his children. He's fighting for his family's right to peace and confronting his own past with courage. The timing of Harry's legal victory was symbolic. Just before heading to Canada for the Invictus Games, he secured the right to a full trial. It was a clear stand on home soil before turning to a project close to his heart. The Invictus Games celebrate resilience and courage, the same qualities Harry showed in court. By winning this legal round, he drew a line between his public work and private life, demanding respect for both. The contrast was striking. A prince in court challenging the press, and a prince in Canada uplifting wounded warriors. This duality defines him, fighting battles he didn't choose while striving to create positive change. He wasn't running from the press, he was suing them and winning the right to do so. It was a quiet assertion that he, not the tabloids, would write his next chapter. As the trial approaches, the world is watching. In January, all allegations and defences will be laid bare in public court. The stakes are immense, not just for Harry, but for the entire British media. A victory could force fundamental change in how newspapers operate. For Harry and Meghan, it would be vindication and justice for years of suffering. For the press, a loss could mean financial penalties and calls for stricter regulation. This trial is more than one man's lawsuit. It's a turning point for the future of the British press. Will it lead to a more ethical media or reinforce the status quo? The world holds its breath, waiting for the judge's word. This is a moment of reckoning, decades in the making. Sometimes a single act of courage sends ripples far beyond its origin. Harry's decision to see this fight through is one such act. He's taken on powerful institutions, not from royal privilege, but as an individual. Meghan's unwavering support is the foundation of his resolve. Their unity is a message. Love and justice can be a formidable shield. This battle matters for anyone who's ever been misrepresented or denied privacy. Harry's challenge forces society to confront the power of the press. He's using his platform to demand decency and legality from those who shape our stories. Whatever the outcome, his courage has already sent a ripple of hope for a more just world. And that, in the end, is a story worth telling. So let them call him dramatic. Let them call him angry. Let them pretend they're innocent. Because the truth is simple. Prince Harry is the first royal in modern history willing to expose the corruption of the UK media machine. And he's doing it not for headlines, but for justice. And Meghan? She stands with him. Always has. Always will. This is Meghan and Harry Tales. And trust me, I'll be here giving you every update as this case unfolds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Do you think Harry will win? And what do you think the tabloids fear the most? See you next time.